Hello, dear students. I'm Assistant Professor Rushali Ahir, and in today's session of Fermentation Technology, Part 2nd, we are going to learn about the penicillin. Now, penicillin is basically an accidental invention that have completely changed the world. For it is the first ever antibiotic which was found, and as we all know the history about the penicillin, it was an accidental invention which have helped to survive lots of lives during the Second World War. So we should thanks to penicillin for letting the soldiers survived during the Second World War. Now let's start with the brief study about the penicillin. Penicillin is an antibiotic which was found in the time when there was a big and major problem caused due to various infectious agents. It have been introduced when there was no treatment against various infections like pneumonia, gonorrhea, rheumatic fever, and lots of people were dying due to all these infections. Hospitals were full of the people with blood poisoning contracted from the cuts or the scars, and doctors could do only little efforts, but they have to wait or rely on the hopes that maybe the person will survive, because no other specific treatments were available against such infectious agents. During that time, the scientist Alexander Fleming, he discovered the first ever antibiotic which was known as penicillin. Now, this scientist Alexander Fleming, he was working on the staphylococcus bacteria, and by continuous experiment, he was continuously carrying out experiment on the staphylococcus bacteria, and he failed in that experiment. So he left his plates as it is and went for an holiday. After returning from the holiday on the September 3 in 1928, Fleming began to sort through the petri dishes containing colonies of staphylococcus bacteria that caused boils, sore throat, and abscesses. He noticed something was unusually grown on his petri plates. So, that unusual growth, it was dotted with the colonies save for the one area where the blob of molds was growing. He found that a zone of inhibition was observed around those molds. Later, he identified as a rare strain of Penicillium notatum. He found that the mold which was grown inside the plates of Staphylococcus aureus, which showed a zone of inhibition, it was a strain of Penicillium notatum. A clear zone was observed, so he thought that the mold might have secreted something that inhibited or stopped the growth of other bacteria. So he found that his mold juice, the secreted atom, he named it as mold juice, it was capable to kill a wide range of harmful bacteria. So He tried this mold juice on the various bacteria like Staphylococcus, Meningococcus, and the Diphtheria bacillus, and he found that these molds it was able to inhibit the growth of all the harmful bacteria. So in March 1942, Anne Miller, he was the first citizen who was treated successfully with the penicillin, having almost died from the huge infection following a miscarriage. The Annie Miller, she was suffering with the huge infection, and she was almost at the last stage of the infection. So he treated her for the first time in the year 1942 with the penicillin, and he observed that she was cured with the infection. See here, you can see the penicillin fungi blocks the growth of gram-positive bacteria in the culture. Here, see, it is the penicillium mold, and here you can see a clear zone of inhibition is observed around the colonies. These penicillium have inhibited the growth of Staphylococcus organism. Here you can see the electron microscopic image of the penicillium, and if we consider that this is a petri dish in which the penicillium or the fungus it have inhibited the growth of bacteria around him. Now how does this penicillin works? This penicillin it works by directly bursting the bacterial cell wall. Penicillin has the ability to stop the formation of peptidoglycan layer, or it can indirectly burst the bacterial cell wall. It does this by acting directly on peptidoglycan layer, which is a very important part of the bacterial cell. As we all know that peptidoglycan layer in the bacterial cell wall, it gives a protection to the inner compartment of the cell, whereas it gives the strength and keeps the external fluid and particles away from the bacterial cell. When bacterium multiplies, during multiplication it forms a small hole open up in their cell wall. As there is the cell division process, these holes are then backfilled with newly produced peptidoglycan layer, and the wall is reconstructed, that is unless penicillin is in the vicinity. When the bacteria divides or multiplies, it forms a small hole on its cell wall. With the help of this small hole, it divides its divides and transfers all the component in the new layer. Once a new cell is formed, this hole it is sealed or packed with the help of peptidoglycan layer. But if penicillin is present in the close vicinity or in that area, then penicillin inhibits the formation of protein, and these protein it forms a link between peptidoglycan layer. So if once the peptidoglycan layer is not formed, then the hole formed by the bacteria will not get closed, and because of the difference in the pressure between the inside of bacteria and the surrounding fluid, water enters through the hole inside the bacterium cell, and due to excess water entering inside the bacterial cell, the bacterial cell swells and ultimately bursts. In this way, the penicillin works on the bacterial cell. Here, diagrammatically, you see how does the cell divides or how penicillin acts on the bacterial cell. So, we'll start with the introduction of. Up till now, we have just studied the history of penicillin. Now, we will start with the actual introduction of penicillin. We all might have heard about the penicillin from its accidental discovery and the massive use of penicillin in the World War II. And this penicillin, for the discovery of penicillin, it was the Nobel Prize for the medicine in the 1945 was given to its owner, and penicillin has made its proof as a miracle drug that revolutionized a course of medical industry. This penicillin, it is also known as miracle drug because up till the time no other drug was invented or antibiotic was invented which was able to kill such kind of infectious agent. So, without going in other much detail, we'll start with the industrial production. This is the general structure of penicillin, which is made up of beta-lactam ring, thiazolidine ring, and a acyl side chain is present in the general structure of penicillin. It has a functional group which is beta-lactam ring. Thus, this kind of antibiotic penicillin, it belongs to beta-lactam antibiotic group. Now we have already seen that how does this penicillin work. It inhibits the synthesis of cell wall or synthesis of peptidoglycan in the cell wall. The beta-lactam of the penicillin, it binds to the enzyme transpeptidase. Enzyme transpeptidase is present in the bacterial cell, which is used in the formation of peptidoglycan cross-linking. So, our penicillin contains beta-lactam ring, and this beta-lactam ring, it binds with the enzyme transpeptidase. Then it inhibits this enzyme. Once this transpeptidase enzyme is inhibited, the ability to cross link or the ability to bind the peptidoglycan layer is inhibited in the bacterial cell. The cell wall gets weakened, which causes osmotic imbalance in the cell, and this leads to the cell death. As human beings or the human cells do not have cell wall, penicillin does not affect on the human cell. The Mercy Avenue penicillin plant, it is the plant in where the penicillin is produced on the large scale, was 95% completed by the end of February 1944. In the year 1944, this Mercy Avenue penicillin plant was developed, in which it included fermentation process for the production of penicillin. During 1944, this plant have worked for the 24 hours, 7 days a week, and produced a penicillin in large amount. Means this penicillin production, it was dramatically observed that in the year 1944, when this plant was started, in one day they were able to produce the penicillin which was more in amount of penicillin produced in the year 1943. In 1943, in 1 year, how much they have produced penicillin? More than that, they have developed the ability to produce in a single day. So, up till now, we have already seen the general introduction and history about the penicillin. In the next session, we will start with the industrial production of the penicillin. Thank you.